14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again. Allen. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete.
Julio Jones.
Touchdown.
64 yards. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Mark Ingram, the ball.
Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie up to make the tackle.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McNair. He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention for this quick.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was that?
They saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, McNair. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. A big play here for the Cowboys.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
You're ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
On 2nd down, McNair. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack.
It's now 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McNair. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. McNair. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now McNair off the play fake. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Raheem Mostert, 48 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Tyreek Hill on the return. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st down, Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Devin Hester, 67 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And that is how you retaliate. After getting scored on one play, big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
This will make it into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football.
There he goes left side, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 71 yards, and the Bengals have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Bengals 14, Patriots 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Chase Claypool, the intended target.
But it'll be second down.
It's now second and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Buying time to his left. This one taken in by Hester. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. Watson, off play action. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
From the red zone now, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted.
It is no good on the fake extra point.
Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break up that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
A gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Off play action. McNair. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. From the gun, McNair. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
It's over. It's over. Let's
And
dominate.
he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. From the gun, here's Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Bengals 14.
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Operating from the gun, McNair. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
3rd and 11.
From the gun, McNair. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Out of the gun, Watson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
And they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Onside kick is recovered by the Bengals.
Let's get him. Come on.
1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
43. Mike's 43. Come off the ball. Track 60. 43's the Mike.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McNair, he's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted by the
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Watson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's McNair. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
The Bengals. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Operating from the gun, McNair. This is caught, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mark Ingram in the final seconds of the first half, and the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. And the lead is down to 4.
It is good. Makes the score Patriots 25, Bengals 21. Justin Tucker.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he's got room. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how we conclude this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway? Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, McNair. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Cliff Harris, the 6-time Pro Bowler. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. From the gun, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Deshaun Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Here's Watson, operating from the gun. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
with his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. McNair stepping up. He's going to keep it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, it's McNair. Dancing to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Throwing again. McNair. throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Tyreek Hill set to return it. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. On 1st and 10, Watson. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First down, New England.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Cincinnati.
24.
We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, he's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
From the gun, Watson. Open man, it's Jeremy Shockey. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
Jeremy Shockey.
That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Patriots.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. Flush to his right. And it's caught.
And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Watson from the gun, he'll throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Bengals 24. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
43's the mark, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Now McNair looking for a first down throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Marquise Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
For the extra point.
As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Makes the score Patriots 39, Bengals 31. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
For first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now, Watson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it. The big fella. He's at the 50, the 40. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Following the fumble recovery, McNair, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there, couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Denzel Ward.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
43 is the mark. 43 is the mark. Let him know.
Back to throw. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
43 is the mark. 43. Check. 43.
Back to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
On 4th down, McNair. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jack Youngblood. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. Flushed out right. That'll be caught by Hester. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Here's Hester open right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Watson. And going deep for Hill. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
New England.
Tyreek Hill, 42 yards. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable.
Oh, no, and it's intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Set to kick off.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 1st and 10, McNair. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
By the Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Patriots 40.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's McNair. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to get... Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run with Barkley. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. This is Barkley, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Throwing now is Allen. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Allen to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 31 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Ravens nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Forced out to his left. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Mahomes firing complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's another.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jerry Rice there to make the grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Jerry Rice in the end zone is a sight we are sure used to seeing. Not only does he have the most receiving touchdowns in NFL history, he was also the fastest to get to 100.
It took him, I think we've got it here, 120 games to get to 100. Just staggering.
A staggering number, but you have to remember with Jerry Rice, it wasn't just great hands, it wasn't speed, it was the collective, the work ethic to prepare, and the route running that was second to none.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll try to run forward Barkley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
He was brought down.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
First down, Philadelphia.
They go play action here on first down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Barkley. Room here to run. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
On the run, it's Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got a man complete. 30.
I need to get my swag
Past
right
the
there.
20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 93 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.